This is the jewelry litter, and Cartier is the name of my favorite jeweler.
Okay. All right.
Nice. Yeah, very good there.
Yeah.
That's a nice head.
You ready to go sleep?
Yeah. Nice puppy. Nice puppy. Are you a nice
Oh,
puppy?
you got hot.
I'm a little apprehensive. A little bit apprehensive.
That's a nice head.
Mm-hmm.
I like that head.
You've got dust on your chin. Oh, why not have dust on your chin?
Yeah, you might get a few changes in that. But it can't for the life of me get me broader, can it?
I don't think so. Well, no, it's just
Cute
nice.
little fella.
It's
Oh,
nice.
love that. That point's good. Look at that.
Wagging tail.
Insta-wag.
The wagging or the tail set?
Well, the wagging, the tail set's no hell, but
Oh.
I have a dotty litter right now, and they're all like that. So I'm not even looking anymore.
Puppy, puppy, puppy.
Does it have legs? Come on.
Doesn't want to use them, that's all.
But look when you stack this dog like this above the ground. That is a nice squirt. That's a nice puppy. I'm liking you.
What? Yeah, stand on your brother.
Got some bone underneath that hair.
Beautiful coach, Jane. Pretty nice shoulder too.
So is anybody
can't
going to
fault
be as
that one.
curly as Duffy?
It's probably a little on the shorter on the leg size, but that's not a bad
Yeah.
thing for this breed.
Well,
It's
your
probably a little longer than
Your
tall,
dad's in the
Yeah.
house.
but that
What do
would
you
come from its
Oh,
shortish
no,
legs.
West feet. Oh, yeah. What happened? You get
It's a nice
oh,
puppy.
never mind, your nose.
And it's, I thought it had a short neck, but it's just standing hunched.
You got a little banky to lay on? Here. Here, you
Nicely
want to
balanced puppy.
Here, you want to lay on this? You just want to drag it around.
If you look, that prosternum's right in the dead center. Stand up. Right in the dead center.
It's got lots of depth too.
Yeah. It's a little long. I might knock it a point for, well,
I don't know, it depends how
really.
you stack them, yeah. He's not cooperating 100%. He says, I don't think I want to be a show dog.
oh, look at the coat on this one. This is a nice puppy, Jim. How did you get coats like this from Ruby?
It was a good combination, Ruby
Very
and
good
McDuff.
combination. Beautiful combination.
So I don't think anybody's going to have as curly a coat as Duffy either, do they?
Right. Right, Bob, aside from short legs, what's wrong with it?
Not
And
much.
short legs is not really a fault with your breed because you've got too many long legs. Like you've got too many leggies.
Right.
So short legs is like if you had a couple of, in your breeding program, a couple of really long-legged bitches, this one would complement them nicely.
It's got a nice shoulder. Nice rear end. No, there's nothing much wrong with this puppy.
And look at the top line on them too. It's a
Mhm.
nice top line.
Not much wrong with you. What's your Cartier?
Tail set. I'll give you tail set.
Yeah, well,
But it wags.
Tracy didn't have much of a chance, did he? Look at McDuff.
So tell me about the tail set. Like, what is wrong with it? I've
high.
never figured it out. It's high.
Yeah.
It's right up on there, which is why it's high and
Right.
points forward. But it's not unusual, and you're small guy, like that last litter of small guys.
Yeah.
It comes from the poodle, and
Right.
if there's cocker in it, in the background, it comes from that. So again, I would breed this away from something. I would breed this to something that was one of those long-legged bitches that had the normal tail set.
Right.
And you'd probably end up with something really outstanding out of it because he is such a chunk of a puppy. And as I said, I thought he had a short neck, but if he's stretching out, he's actually got a good proportioned neck.
What size are we looking at him to finish at about?
What size? Well, his mother is 25 pounds, right? And Duffy is, how big is Duffy these
Well,
days?
he's likely about 14 pounds. 13,
Right.
14 in there. He's a chunk.
But height.
Height-wise,
Shoulders.
well,
How high will this one grow? Like I'm looking at this other light colored one, I'm thinking he's gonna be quite a big, he's gonna be bigger than
Yeah.
Ruby, I would think, but I don't know.
Ruby size, do you figure?
It's bigger, I think.
You haven't got any toe ins, toe outs. You've got a nice, solid, straight
They're not
dog.
big at 8
You
weeks,
better
they
really
must grow bigger than that, but it's not.
Pardon?
look at
They're
those
big
solid
babies.
elbows. You see, I'm
Well,
stacking
Yeah,
the dog, and then when I
mostly-
push
Yeah.
here, I'm getting no popping of elbows. This is one solid chunk of a dog. This is beautiful. I like this dog.
I do too. He's a nice puppy.
And he cuddles. And he
cuddles.
likes hockey.
He likes hockey. That's a good thing.
Yeah, he watched all the hockey games. Didn't care for the soccer.
No.
Well,
Not heavy on soccer. Oh
He
well.
was probably warned, you know, by Cassie not to cheer for anybody but them, right?
Have you not got any toys out here, guys? I guess you haven't, have you? I guess you haven't.
Yeah, he's not. You know, he's not really long-bodied. He's just short-legged. Does that make much sense to you? So I'm not gonna. Well, there's a pretty picture. Now let's set you differently. Because when you hold him up in a stack like this, that's what the structure should do. And you can see that he's got real square structure.
Yeah, look at him, the shape.
He's really
I can tell.
square little fella.
Don't be cranky.
Oh, nice puppy.
Don't
Yes,
be
you are.
cranky.
Boy,
Are you being cranky?
well, you privileged.